What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It has been a very long time since I built a car. We did a little bit on my M2. We did a lot on the Audi S4, which has been sold. And after working on all of these Nissan Patrols, I've gotten the itch to do something four-wheel drive, camping spec, touring, that sort of thing. We do the fit outs all the time, so I thought, why not do something for ourselves? And then this summer, we'll take it for a road trip. No, it's not a Nissan Patrol. We actually went and got a Toyota Prado. So we actually got this big beast pretty cheap, and I've been driving it for a few days. It is so different to the M2, as you could imagine. It's slow, but it's big, and it's really cool thinking and knowing that you can go anywhere. I'm a noob when it comes to four-wheel drives. I know the electronics, I know how to fit them out, and I know how to make them look cool and work, but I've never really owned one. So this is gonna be fun. The car's pretty clean. There are a few little issues with it. Here she is, 2003 Prado. I've tried to clean this up. You can still see there's some little bits of stains here and there, which I want to clean up. Seats are fantastic. They had seat covers on, I think, for their whole lives. It's great. It's got a CarPlay head unit, but that's Pioneer, so we've definitely got to rip that out and chuck an Alpine in. Steering wheel has no steering wheel controls. I hate that. We're going to change that. But overall, it's bone stock. I've got my floor mats there until my real ones come. It's got an awning on the top, which is pretty cool. It's got dual battery system already, which I'm going to go through and fix up. There's some paint peeling up here. It's already got a reverse camera, a little butterfly thing, nice and ugly. We're gonna change that out to a better one. Last row here, all intact. There's an Anderson plug there, which I guess was for a fridge. Definitely got to go through and make sure that's wired up correctly and working before we use it. I'm thinking maybe some drawers and then a slider fridge at the back, and then we'll do like a custom panel with an inverter for AC and then all of the 12-volt plugs and USB ports. We've got a nice roof rack at the top next that the awning's mounted to. I'm thinking rooftop tent on the top of that, which will be pretty cool. We've got some nasty plugs here, which we've got to fix up. Body-wise, it's pretty straight. Definitely need to do something about these. And the underbody as well, got to clean that up. And by the looks of it, it's never really been touched, like it's really kind of stock. So we have to get this ready for roadworthy. Here's our engine bay. That's the second battery I was talking about. Random Anderson plug there hanging out for something. 3 litre, inline 4, turbo diesel. This thing will run hopefully forever. We've already done a minor service on it. I didn't think there was any point filming that. It's just oil filter, it's so easy. Oil filter was literally hand tight when I took it off, so that's a thing. It's got a battery charger. That's the main battery there, the starter battery, which is nice and ugly, so I might get that changed over. Apart from needing a good clean and some minor cosmetic stuff, like some black out here, it's really good bones to work with. I didn't want to buy something that was completely and then have to redo paneling and all that sort of stuff. I wanted a nice body, something fairly stock and clean that we can go through and mod and just make it like 10 times better. Wait till you see the Alpine unit we're putting in there. It's going to be insane. And the steering wheel, that's already prepared to go on. It's going to be nuts. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun build and something really different. So we'll see how she goes. Got a couple of spotties here. Not really interested in them. They don't even work. Not sure what brand they are. I think they're 4x4 Tough. If anyone knows what they are or if they're good, let me know in the comments below. But they need to be wired up because they're not working. I can't wait to get some lights, like a big light bar on the top there, a couple of light bars and smaller lights on the sides and the back. Really, we're gonna make this thing awesome. Don't know what to do about this bar. I was thinking about color coding it to the car. That might be cool. Or we just change it out for something completely different, like an ARB one, or I don't know, there's a few other ones there. Another thing, we are gonna try and keep this budget, right? So we're not gonna go over the top with everything. There's gonna be a few things that are nice, like the Alpine unit. Steering wheel will be nice. Everything else we're gonna try and keep low, okay? We're gonna keep this build nice and low and make an awesome off-road beast that can go anywhere. So first things first, before we start building this thing, we need to get it roadworthy. And upon my research, yes, I did my research, one of the common things to go on these because of the weight is the front lower control arms. I had a quick look under there when we did the service and they look shot. So we've got some brand new control arms to go on. Lower control arms for the front, and then the rear control arm, lower control arm thing, that's going on as well. So let's get into that. Have a look in here, guys. Like, Everything's really clean. For a car this old, I'm pretty surprised. Like, I was expecting absolute cake mud. So that's not leakage, it doesn't look like it. So the top rubber looks good. So I think the top arms are fine. Hopefully we can get away with those. Suspension, I don't know if that's factory or not. Someone can let me know. Looks aftermarket. It is. Petters?
Yeah, they're Petters.
Oh, there you go.
Same as me.
Perfect. We got Petters aftermarket suspension in there, very nice. Control arm removed on both sides, left and right. We've also marked where the control arms went over there. Now, I saw a bunch of videos where people were compressing the spring because of all this so-called pressure. It was fine. I mean, the spring's all the way relaxed because the wheel is hanging down. I had put a jack here and then jacked it up so the spring didn't have as much pressure on it, I guess, so to kind of take the pressure off the control arms there. But what I found as I was undoing everything is I didn't even need the jack. I just took the jack out, that fell down, it didn't like fly down with super amounts of pressure. I had to help it out, pulled it down, and the last bolt is this one here. I'm still working out, it's undone, I'm just working out how to get it out because it kind of looks like it's really close to the steering rack, which you might be able to see. All right, there she is out. So once you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the bottom one, if you're replacing it, you have to take that out. And then right at the very bottom underneath is this plate here that holds it into place. So there's two 19s on it. Pop that out, the whole thing drops out. This one's pretty cooked. It's not as bad as I thought. It's a bit of WD-40 on it, but other than that, the bushings here are done. But this one actually looks okay. But anyway, for the tip. And here we have our brand new control arms, pins and all, ready to go. Boom, and just like that, brand new control arms are in, ready to go. Just got to put the wheel back on, drop it all, and the alignment we've marked it, but it's most likely going to be out anyway. Boom, and there she is. Now, I don't know if that looks normal or if that's going to need a wheel alignment, but it's going to get a wheel alignment anyway. That's where we're at underneath, all looking nice and fresh. I gave it a bit of a degreaser clean in there, but I didn't go hard on it because we're going to get the new wheels on anyway. And the lift. But that is it. First mod for the Prado is on. Hopefully that's all we need for a roadworthy, but knowing my luck, there's going to be a whole lot more. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want to reach out to me, www.shoptfb.com. Follow along for this build. It's going to be insane. We'll see how far we can go with it, really. And that is all. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.